Hello, good morning. Good morning, everyone. I hope you have lots of lovely sunshine. I've got beautiful blue skies today. I've got robins come in, all kinds of things. So this morning, I'm going to speak to Holly Ross, who you may or may not remember. She was inadvertently pulled on to a live with me before. When I was with Nashua and Emma, and Holly was in the background. And yeah, she ended up being on the call with us. So that was really good. But now we're doing one just with Holly. So she's watching. Let's bring her on. Send invitation. Oh, you can't join at this time. Are you on your phone or your laptop? Because you have to be on your phone. Let's try again. Unable to add guest. Tricky phone, but it's not working. Can you request? Yeah. Approve. Oh my gosh. I don't know what's going on. Approve. Approve. What? This is crazy. I might have to go off and on again. Shock. Right. Approve. Send invitation. They can't join your broadcast at this time. Haha. Why? Okay. The request isn't there anymore. Where are you? There you are at, right. Yes, I think adding. Yay! Hi! Oh my gosh, you always look so glamorous. Oh, can't hear you. Oh, I can hear you now.
Oh goodness, do I? Thank you.
Yeah, you do.
You
How are you? Well, I'm like, ah. Anyway, we need to. Our words are spells, so we need to say all good
yeah,
things. So good things happen.
things, only good things.
Oh, only good things. Thank you so much for coming on today. You're welcome. So for people that don't know you,
Mm-hmm.
do you want to tell people a bit about you? Like, how did you find quantum flame healing?
Wow. Okay, so I found quantum flame healing tail end of last year.
Yeah.
Probably October time. Was going through a really, really rubbish time in my life. Emma and Nadia were kind of popping up all the time, and I could not take my eyes off them.
Yeah.
I'm loving this energy, really, really drawn to their energy. And I just thought, okay, I need to follow them.
Yeah.
I need to connect. And I
And
think
was this like just like on Facebook? Like every time you opened Facebook, they were there?
they just kept popping up. And I thought, yeah, it was a message. It was really clear to me. And I was like, yeah, I've got to follow these people. Amazing. And I think I reached out to Najwa and I was like, oh, I think I need a session. Can I book a session with you? And she was just like, well, we're doing some live healing. Would you like to participate? And I was like, absolutely.
Amazing.
Grateful that, gosh, it was the right timing. It was divine.
Yeah.
And I had a beautiful, beautiful session with her and Emma, and literally was the start of a whole new world for me. So yeah, really,
Wow.
really was incredible.
So your first ever session was with Nashua and Emma?
Yeah, how lucky was I?
Wow, that's really cool.
Amazing. Yeah, just open it really opened my eyes up to, wow, you know, what I could connect with, that I was surrounded by this amazing sort of spirit team, which I kind of had no idea that I had.
Yeah.
You know, obviously I've had messages through my life, but I've kind of ignored those. I thought, okay, I'm just going a bit crazy.
Yeah.
That doesn't, yeah, it just kind of affirmed everything to me that, yeah.
And so in that first session, what happened for you? Did like things come through for you? Did you get given messages? Did you feel different after?
Which was insane, because I was a bit kind of like, well, what, I think Emma said, you know, did you meet your higher self? And I was kind of like, well, I'm not sure what that would look like, but I saw this baby. And I always, whenever I see my higher self, it's always a baby.
Wow.
Don't really know why, but yeah, it's a baby. Maybe taking me back into that kind of like that womb space.
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of where my needs to be done.
Wow. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Some notes.
So that's been really incredible. And also having is it Ganesh?
Yeah.
Was
the elephant.
Yeah. And funny enough, just before I did their session, I had been kind of like, I wanted to buy some crystals, like ones that I felt kind of attuned to, and I was kind of really interested in it, but knew nothing about them at all. And I went to this crystal shop, and there was this kind of baby Ganesh.
Oh, a baby.
Baby, oh my gosh, sorry. Baby Ganesh. I thought, oh, I love that. I love that. I'm just going to buy him, because I just thought that was awesome.
You got him there?
Oh. One sec.
Oh my gosh, it really is a baby.
Tiny, isn't he?
So cute.
So literally, I bought that before my session.
Wow.
And then when obviously I saw this elephant, as I said to Emma, oh, and I saw this elephant, she was like, it's Ganesh. Connected with Ganesh straight away. Yeah, before we went into the quantum, she said, like, Ganesh, like the candle fell onto Ganesh, and she was literally like connecting. So I was like,
wow,
that's so weird. Well, we know it's not weird, but it was weird for me at the time. I was like, wow. Yeah, so and he's kind of like clearing all the obstacles from my path.
Amazing. Yeah, whether you like it or not.
Absolutely.
So you went in, so how did you feel before and how did you feel after? Do you feel like it cleared the things that you wanted it to clear?
Yeah, it was amazing, Linda, really. It was like I just felt like in a completely different energy. I just felt different. I can't even explain it. It was like it was like I had a really big hug to my nervous system. Yeah, it was just like, wow, everything just kind of quietened down. The noise in my head quietened down. I felt, oh my God, there was kind of like some clarity coming through. There was kind of like a clear path.
Yeah.
You know, loads of obstacles to get through, and still working through those. But it just made my path so much clearer.
And I feel like when you're talking, the word acceptance keeps coming into my head. Like, I wonder if there's like some kind of acceptance that you got from that.
Yeah, possibly, yes. There were lots of things in my session that obviously I've spent time kind of still going through. Like I got this beautiful kind of like wheel, like this kind of Buddhist, I think it was like a Buddha wheel. Can't remember its name.
Is
now.
it like Metatron's cube?
Service, but yes, it was like this golden wheel, and it had all these symbols on it.
Wow.
And I think Najwa did show me what it was, and I need to kind of really look into that. But I think it wasn't Hinduism. I think it was Buddhism, even though I know that Ganesh is connected more with like Hinduism. It was, yeah. Anyway, I'm going off now on a
No,
tangent.
it's good.
But
It's all fun stuff.
yeah, and other things like the number 27, she said was really, really strong. Um,
Wow.
and my uncle, who's sadly not with us anymore, I've always felt real protection from him.
Yeah.
And his birthday is the 27th of the 2nd, which is another number for me. And I, yeah, and he was like trained by the tribes in oh my goodness, yeah, I mean, amazing backstory. But so
What tribe? What was he trained by?
I I'm not 100% which tribe. I think it was like Hupu or Hupi or Hupu, or
Wow.
I need to look a little
So
bit.
he was quite spiritual already.
Don't know. Well, I don't. I'm not sure. I never saw him as like spiritual, but he just had this amazing kind of like approach on life, and yeah, I mean, he was in the SAS. He was trained by the Indians, basically,
Wow.
like survival. And I've always just felt like he was really close to me. Really, when he passed, like I felt like his presence. I had dreams that he was there and things like that.
Mm.
So when she was 27, I was kind of thinking, gosh, okay, that's the connection then. And you know, I've had so many like feathers. I know we speak about feathers and stuff.
Yeah.
And when Emma was doing, Emma said that she saw this. She said her light language was her light language, but it was spoken by like a tribal man. And again, I was just thinking, oh my gosh, I wonder if there's like that's all linked,
Yeah. Oh
like
my gosh.
like a spirit team. So yeah, that was quite awesome.
Can you see the comments? Tara said, "You two look like sisters."
Oh,
Thanks so much. And Annalise is saying, "Grand risings, good morning."
morning. Oh yeah.
I just can't believe that about your uncle. Oh, sorry, carry on.
Say while Tara's on. So I don't know if you heard about my sister's dog.
Oh,
No. Okay.
oh, I did. Oh no, I don't know. I can't remember if you told
Okay.
me.
She has this beautiful dog, and literally like last week he had this huge seizure. Like they thought they were going to lose him. Um, and I was just like, oh my god. I mean, she was just crying on the phone, just saying, I don't know what to do. Like he is our world. This gorgeous.
Oh,
Never experienced anything like it. I mean, really frightening. She went to the vet, and the vet was kind of saying, you know, we think it could be. We've tested his blood, and the blood has come out totally fine. So we're thinking he's got brain tumor, because that can like sometimes happen.
oh
And I was
my
just like,
gosh.
we're just devastated. And I said, Tiff, I said, don't worry. I said, I'm going to help. I'm going to try and send some healing. I said, you know, I'll do my best, you know, kind of thing. And I thought, okay, well, if I can just send some love, you know, it's gonna help the situation for her as well.
Mm.
Anyway, so I think that evening I took this dog Oscar up to the Quantum and asked for some healing, and I was guided to something behind his eye, like a pain behind his eye. Anyway, I just sent some safety, I sent some love onto the whole situation. And literally, I think the next day he had like a little mini seizure in the day. And I thought, okay, I'm going to do it again. And I'd put a post out, which I hadn't been published yet, for anyone to just kind of like send some group healing. And I know that Tara spoke on your live about how she helped her neighbour's dog, or a friend's dog.
Yeah.
I'm just going to write to Tara and just say, Tara, please, would you be able to just help? Could you send Oscar into the Quantum? Could you work some magic? You know, worth a go. And she wrote back straight away. She's like, absolutely, of course, I'll do my best. So she did, I did. And then literally the day after, my sister was like, I'm not sure what's happened, but Oscar's fine.
No way.
Like, really? And I was just like, wow, that's That's insane. That's amazing.
So did the dog go back to the vets?
Uh,
Or they just didn't
the
bother?
dog, the dog was due to have an MRI scan just to see the severity of what the vet thought could be a brain tumor, because he was showing all these symptoms of, like, he had loads of saliva. The vet kind of said, it's kind of pointing towards that. And I think they had something booked in for the end of this month because they wanted just to see because obviously he didn't have anything after that, and he hasn't still. So I'm kind of like, wow.
Wow.
You know, and MRI scans aren't cheap, like
Yeah.
£200.
Yeah.
So they I think they've got a consultation again with the vet to just see how things are spoken to the vet, that, you know, he's okay, he's not had any more. That was,
Wow.
okay, is he eating, is he drinking? And she just said, yeah, well, he's drinking, not eating much. And then literally the other day, after I think maybe a third session in the quantum, he had bought his ball, which is like his treat ball, to fill up with treats.
Wow.
Like, oh, that's
Oh
amazing.
my
But yeah,
gosh. Can you see the comments? Tara said the dog was holding on to a lot of trauma, wasn't he, I think?
yeah. So Tara said that she had the message that it was like a birth trauma,
Right.
and that, you know, his whole nervous system kind of needed rebalancing. Yeah, amazing, Tara, amazing. Yeah, it's mind blowing. It's mind blowing that, you know, actually you can just work with, you know, any energy, and you can kind of, it's so powerful.
And distance, because you're not close to Tara, are you?
Distance. I just sent Tara a picture. I was like, this is Oscar. Work your magic, please.
It's just so
Yeah.
cool. And also, did you notice that the baby came in again?
Yeah. Oh, what, when I went up?
No, with the dog, because it was the stuff to do with the womb or like
Oh,
trauma from when they're younger. So it's like the connection to the baby again.
oh, yeah. Wow. Oh. Yeah, it is, isn't it?
That's just so cool. And it's so amazing. And it's so cool that we have this amazing community that you can just reach out and ask people to, like, can you help me with this? Everybody is so always up for helping each other.
It's absolutely incredible. Well,
Yeah.
you've been an amazing part of my journey.
Thanks.
You have, though, and your self-worth course, oh my God, was insane.
Oh,
If
thank you.
you need to literally do this, because it really was beautiful, working with every chakra, which is obviously so important. Is that the way you say it's chakra?
I don't know. I think yogis say chakra, but
Okay, amazing.
yeah,
Yes. Working with every chakra.
chakra.
And there were some real blockages, Linda.
Yeah,
I know you felt them too.
yeah,
Real blockages.
yeah.
You know, and some that I just completely went unconscious. I was just totally, obviously really needed healing in those areas. But partly because you're very good with your voice as well.
I need to stop doing that because I keep sending people to sleep. Like they get frustrated, so I'm like trying to like,
That's not
boo,
part. Yeah,
wake up.
halfway through. But yeah, it's absolutely beautiful, and the messages, again, you know, some of the messages that I received there were amazing. Ganesh came through again on quite a few. My higher self appeared, you know, a few times, especially the first one you did. I had
Root chakra.
loads of clearing.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, it's because of you and because you gave yourself the space to receive the healing. I'm
mm,
just guiding you, but you're the one that's doing the healing. It's your body, it's your mind that's doing it all. And you were brave enough to be open to receive it and to let go as well.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It was very emotional, I have to say. A few times where I really felt very emotional. Lots of throat clearing.
The throat and the heart, just
Oh, Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, exactly. But we first met because I did a session on you. Gosh, it was so long ago, wasn't it?
Oh, I'm trying to work out when that was. I think it was the beginning of the year, wasn't it?
Must have been, yes. Was it a January bonus? It was like when all of the quantum healers were
It
saying, "Come and have a
was.
session with me."
I think it was like March.
Ah,
I
ah,
um for the Nadia and Emma's live.
right.
Um, shortly after that, I think. And I just instantly connected to you. And I actually had this message like, you're going to work with her one day. I don't know,
Do.
but I had that message and it was like, you're going to work with her one day. Okay,
That's like
great.
Naja and Emma,
It's
isn't it?
amazing.
Because
Yeah, amazing.
Naja went up to Emma and said, "We're going to work together." I think that's their story. Yeah,
Okay,
I know.
amazing. Love that. So yeah, and your session was beautiful. And I remember you saw my lovely cat that I lost last
Oh
year.
my gosh, I was like, the ginger cat. I've got to talk about a ginger cat.
Yeah,
But this is the thing with quantum flame healing, and I think for people that are worried about taking that step of going forward, all
yeah,
you have to do is trust. All the messages are coming through to you all the time, and you just have to trust.
yeah.
You can't just make up that you've got a ginger cat that died,
No,
or wants to give you a message. Like,
yeah, I know. It's crazy, isn't
yeah,
it? That was quite lovely, actually, I have to say, because yeah, bless him. He suffered a bit. And it was almost like a bit of a closure for me. So that was really lovely and comforting, knowing that, you said he's really happy and he's safe and he wants you to know that. So that
yeah,
was lovely.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
he's not
during that session, I kept. Oh, sorry. He's not what?
safer anymore. Bless him. I know. I
Um,
want to know he was okay.
yeah.
Um,
And during that session, I kept getting a message through saying, "You're just the same. You're just the same."
yeah, yeah. I think I remember when I first started that session with you, and you were holding your rose quartz, and you were like, I have to send you so much love, and I just wanted to just burst out crying, because at that time it was like, that's so what I just needed.
Yeah.
I that warmth and that big hug, and that was just so special. I just thought, oh, that's amazing. Yeah, and just a really beautiful session.
And by that point, were you already on your quantum flame healing journey? Had you already started the course?
No. I literally just started. When did I sign up? Um, the end of, oh gosh, when did I sign up? I think it was beginning of April. Yeah, beginning of April I signed up. Because I just thought, yeah, I've got to be a part of this, and I've got to do it. Really, I had just signed up to just try to sort of help myself and everyone around me.
Yeah.
It wasn't really a vision of like, okay, I'm going to take this, I'm gonna take this further. It was just kind of like, right, I start with the route.
Yeah.
And it's been incredible. And what's so lovely is that, when anything comes up in my life, I can immediately just turn to it, and it will just help me in that moment. And I just think that that's such a beautiful thing. I don't feel like I need to, sit for days kind of like agonizing, problems that are happening within my life, or I can literally just find that space, feel into the energies, clear it, and that's gone,
Yeah. And you're so intuitive anyway. Like you're incredibly in your intuition, and your guides are so connected to you. I find it like so shocking. It's amazing. But was it like that before you found quantum flame healing, or like what's the journey with that for you?
at all. Not at all. I mean, I've always felt quite spiritual. One thing about me that I've always been able to do is I could walk into a room and I'll be able to tell you who to stay away from,
Wow.
if that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a few people that I won't mention who I didn't get right. We won't go into that. Yeah, but I've been really able to tune into energy. That's definitely since a young child. And in fact, I think I spoke on Nadja and Emma, and saying, when I was little, everyone used to say, you know, is Holly okay? Is she okay? Because I used to kind of go into these kind of like daydreams. And like, I literally be watching everybody, and I could literally suss everybody out. That's my mom, like an observer of people. It was just like, wow. So yeah, I was good at that. But as far as kind of like guides, spirit guides, messages, I didn't think much about it. And then, you know, sort of dreams that I had, I used to just kind of think, oh gosh, I had this really weird nightmare last night. Well, actually, it wasn't a nightmare. Now I know that was actually a message for me. You know, now I understand that. But it was kind of like, oh yeah, it was really freaky. And this woman came to visit me, and it was like, whoa, you know, but now I know who they were, you know. Now I've done the work, I kind of think, gosh, wow. When I look back, the signs that I've had, it's been like, wow.
It's just amazing how much your intuition has opened up in such a short period of time, though, because I would have thought that you'd had this your whole life, because your intuition is so clear and the messages that come through from your guides are so clear. It's like that baffles me to think that this is a recent thing.
Yeah, it's they're really clear. As you know, certainly with things like numbers have been, I've had repetitive numbers so much since I've been doing this, and it always seems to be the same numbers. And I've
Should we
really
send some love to this bee, by the way?
oh
I'm obsessed with bees, and Tara's listening while she's saving a bee. And please let the bee.
oh
Oh my gosh!
absolutely. Let's send some love.
Sorry, I had to interrupt to say that because I love bees.
Oh.
Go on, carry on. We can do it while we're talking. Such praise.
Oh, send it.
Let us know how the bee is, Tara. Yeah, sorry, Holly. What were you saying?
No, I was just saying, talking about numbers. You know, numbers
Yes.
really prominent. Definitely now. And I'm obsessed with numbers now. It's kind of like, gosh, yeah. In a moment, then I'll see a sequence, and I'm like, oh,
It's Google. What does it mean?
oh my god! I think I drive you mad. I send you them all the time. I'm like, look at this.
I love it.
Look at this.
Like, yes.
Yeah. Amazing. Oh, just some sugar water.
Oh gosh. Fingers crossed. I keep seeing dead bees on the floor all the time at the moment, and I'm like, is this a sign? Like, it's not a good one if it is.
Well, I keep seeing loads of alive bees.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's a good sign. So, you started, when did you actually start your course then? In March?
Yeah, it was just literally the end of March. I just tried to kind of race through as quickly as I can. In fact, what I am going to do is I'm going to go everything again, because I think the first time you kind of go through everything, you're taking everything in, but I want to kind of like, I want to write notes, you know. I was trying to absorb the information, whereas now I really want to kind of go over everything in more detail. Yeah, but it's been amazing. It's been an amazing journey, and you know, the people in the community are just so wonderful, and I think that's what's so lovely. Everyone, you know, sharing the most beautiful stories and genuinely want to help one another, and I just think that's incredible.
Yeah.
You know, love there.
So where are you in the course? Have you finished all the modules?
I think I got up to doing a quantum session.
Oh, we procrastinating about that one.
I've been a little bit.
Maybe you can ask people on here.
Yeah, no, I will. I will definitely reach out to people and say, you know, come on, guys, I need to practice.
This is your
Definitely.
opportunity. Do you want to do it now?
uh, yeah, I will do. Yeah, I will.
So that's it. That's all you need to do. And then you're
And then
qualified.
is that it?
I think so.
Is it? Yeah, so I will do those. I'm going to just dive in depth a little bit, because also there's like light language and things like that I kind of think, oh gosh, okay, I need to really tune into that. I feel.
Okay.
I think that's gonna. Yeah. Have you got? You haven't?
No, I haven't opened up my light language yet. I'm still like holding on to something that's not letting me quite release it. Yes, I still have huge blocks and barriers up from that. But I do think that it's important, like if you think that light language is really important to you and how you want to do it, then that's the path that you should take. But also everybody does it so differently. Like I do it with crystals, some people do it with candles, like Emma does feathers. Like Ilvana, she connects with the forest and the water. So everybody does it so differently. So just to do what I think, because you sent the healing to the dog, and you know he's better. You and Tara both did it. I just think it's just finding a way that's comfortable for you and that you feel that you're doing it, because everything is energy and it's the intentions that's behind it. For me, in my opinion.
Absolutely. I mean, I've tried really hard to sort of connect with light language, and sometimes I have made sounds, and it is just for me. It is a sound. It's a tone.
Oh, my throat chakra.
It's just literally for me anyway. It's a vibration.
Yeah.
Tone, and it's a vibration. And again, it's a bit tribal.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, good.
I don't think. Anyway, I don't think so.
Put my feathers in my hair.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh. Yes. So your feathers that you're collecting could be for a thing.
Maybe I just need to like paint my face and like put some feathers in my hair and like light some fire and incense, so then my light language is just gonna.
Do you know what I think you need to do? I think you need to research the tribe that your uncle was with. I think you need to try and find out.
Yeah.
Or somebody know.
Well, my dad seemed to think it was the Hupu tribe. Yeah, I just need to do a bit of digging. He was quite secretive about it, but I think something came through. Did I write to you about that?
I don't think so.
Hupu. I wrote to someone.
Can't believe it wasn't me. Shall I Google it now?
Yeah. See if
How do you spell Hupu? Just Hupu.
I think so. HOP.
The bee is moving! Yay! Well done, Tara.
That's amazing.
Secretive because it's to do with the SAS. Hooper. Hooper tribe?
Is it called Hooper?
There's one called Hooper.
Or Hooper.
Hupa. Hapu is a Maori person.
There's not a Hupu. Like H.
No.
No, there isn't Hupu. Okay.
Hooper is a proper tribe, though, in the USA.
Well, he was in Arizona, I think. Anyway,
Hooper tribe, Arizona. Anyway, yeah, this is maybe not that interesting for everyone else. Hopi tribe. Hopi tribe of Arizona. Oh my gosh! Right, we've got it. We've got it, guys. We're gonna open your light language. You're gonna put some feathers in your hair. There you go.
Tribal
So,
energy.
yes, exactly. Maybe you need to do some like tribal dancing.
Yes, actually, something that Najwa said. I need to get into shamanic energy. I need to pump it up a bit.
Yeah, you do. The shamans. I bet there's a Hopi shaman.
Do you want to come to a class with me?
Yes. Yeah, definitely. I'm there. I'm there. Also, if you want to, sorry. Oh yeah, the drums. Who is it that does the drum? Sharon. So there's Sharon who does the drum. And I think Rachel and Danielle do sessions or courses to open up your light language.
Really? You
Mm. No, I'm so scared. What's holding me back?
What is
Why
holding you back,
don't
Linda?
I want to do it?
The time. What?
I don't know why. I need to. That is something that I need to look into.
Yes.
Thanks for that. This is now a therapy session for me. So, okay, what if we?
Whenever I see you, I see Daisy with
Yeah, that all crows.
crows. We know that's our safety, though.
Yeah, yeah.
That's our safety line.
Yes, Danielle Solwich. She does the light language.
Amazing. I think I might get in touch.
It's supposed to be really healing. Tara, do you do light language? Do you know what it feels like when you do it? I just don't know. I just can't let go. I'm too tightly wound.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like you need to really like not give a shit and give a shit a bit too much.
Yeah. I had this amazing like little quote yesterday, and I thought, wow, this is amazing. So I'm just going to read it.
I love
So
it.
why not?
Yes.
Your ability to create the reality you want is directly determined by your willingness to experience its opposite.
Oh my gosh.
And I just felt like I needed to read that to you.
I feel like you need to post it as well.
Should I post it?
Yeah, I think so. Did you hear my voice go funny then?
Oh, it's coming through.
Oh, I feel like mine would be quite tribal if I did it, or I feel like it would be tribal, like, or it would be like snake-like, like.
Yeah, you're kind of Medusa, aren't you?
Yeah, snakes are coming in left, right, and centre for me at the moment,
Wow.
and I do not like snakes, so that's interesting.
Oh, snake related to like sexual energy.
Yeah, so the Kundalini snake is like sexual energy, but also the Kundalini snake clears all of the chakras, like from our session. But also, I feel like the snake symbolizes shedding your skin,
Change.
and then yeah, exactly, and then re-emerging as like a new, fresh version of yourself. But more recently, I've been connecting with a new Greek god who, what he did was he put snakes on the body, and they healed the body. The snakes healed the body by just being put on top of them, which is really crazy when I looked into the meaning of him, because my maiden name is Leech, and the reason that my ancestors were called Leech is because they worked with leeches and they put them on the body to heal people.
Wow, that is insane.
You can't make this stuff up.
Oh my God. And whenever I've done a session with you, sorry, this is like I told you about this, I've had these kind of like suctions, those kind of like the blue lights, the ring, like the kind of rings, like what you call into your portal. But I've had literally suctions, and they've been like little blue lights, and they've just been like, and that's happened every time I've had sessions with you. So
my gosh.
When you've said leech, I'm like,
because they've been sucking all the stuff out,
all that bad stuff.
Oh, I love this stuff. It's so good.
That's amazing.
So what's next for you then, Holly? You're going to do your accreditation, aren't you?
I am going to do my accreditation sometime soon. Yeah.
And you're attuned in the quantum energy?
Attuned in the quantum energy? Yes, I am. That's really powerful. I find that
Yeah,
really,
honestly, game changer.
really
Yeah.
is. Really. Um, the one thing that I struggle a little bit with that is being able to send that to myself.
Mm, naughty.
Yeah.
I've got an exercise that I'm going to write down for you,
Okay.
and I'm going to send it to you after this so that you can do it for yourself, because it's so important that we keep our cups full. Like, this is something that I'm also not very good at, but I do preach it a lot, is that we are no use to anybody if we are not full ourselves. And you have to look after yourself first. You have to look after number one first, because you cannot possibly help anybody else unless you're helping yourself as well. You just can't.
No, absolutely. So yeah, do send it.
I will. And actually, saying that, something interesting happened to me yesterday. And when people think of like helping themselves, we've been conditioned to think that it's selfish, and it's just so not selfish. It's essential. And yesterday, my daughter, so there were some raspberries in the fridge, and my husband got them out, and I was like, "No, I'm saving those raspberries because I wanted them." And my daughter went, "Well, that's very selfish, isn't it?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm being selfish with the raspberries." So I thought, I'm going to let her know it's okay to be selfish sometimes.
Yeah.
So I don't normally have breakfast, and I want to have these raspberries for breakfast. So yeah, being selfish.
For me, yeah.
Yeah. But I just think it's really important to teach our kids, because we were taught, I don't know about you, but when I was growing up, I was really taught to do anything for myself was the epitome of selfishness.
Yeah,
Like, you make sure everyone else is okay first, and then you get yourself something.
absolutely. You get the crumbs at the end.
Yeah. And it was like past off as manners, but you
Yeah,
can have manners and say if some people are coming to your house, you get everyone else a drink and get yourself a drink last. Yes, that's manners. But don't sacrifice yourself. If you're really thirsty, then get a bloody drink.
so true. That's so true.
I actually want to, if you don't mind, do you mind us talking about your daughter for a little bit?
My my
Yeah.
twin. Spooky. Spooky. Well, not spooky, just really in tune, really, really connected. I mean, the things she says, the things she comes out with, it just, I'm like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that's whoa. I remember one night I went to bed and I was just in that state where you're just about to fall asleep, and I was just lying down. And I saw this Bengal cat. Yeah. Now, Bengal cat's not something you kind of think about or see, a lot. And I just had this vision and it was right in front of my face. And I was like, whoa, okay, thank you. I just went off to sleep. Woke up the next morning and my daughter's 3, she came in and she was like, Mummy, where's the Bengal? It's like, pardon? Pardon? Where's the Bengal? I mean, Bengal, she doesn't even know what a Bengal is.
Wow.
It's really freaky. Yeah, she throws my crystals usually out the window. She did that yesterday.
So why do you think she does that? Do you think that she feels like there's bad energy
I'm
there?
not sure. I'm kind of thinking, like, do my crystals need to be really, like, cleansed? I'm
Yeah.
thinking really, yeah, I feel like
She doesn't want them in the house, does she?
she doesn't. And I'm kind of thinking, do I need to just listen to that? But I really love my crystals. But there's one crystal that she kept under her pillow, and that was a citrine.
Yeah, that's like a clarity. Obviously, abundance that everybody knows, but it's also clarity.
Yeah, it was amazing. Yeah, she's just very, very in tune with my energy. So I kind of know what mood I'm in for the day when she wakes up in the morning.
Oh,
Yeah, she's quite incredible, actually. And actually, this is going to sound really random, really weird, but she is very much like my uncle.
wow. I don't think that's random or weird. I think that's really Was she born when he died?
No, no.
She was born before he died.
But she looked like him.
Wow.
And that, yeah, it's quite spooky.
Wow. How old is she? Do you mind sharing?
Yeah.
Oh, such a cute age.
You've got a three-year-old.
Yeah, Molly's 3.5 and Dottie's 6.5.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And the other thing that we were going to talk about was your blood test.
My blood test. Yeah. So in your last session, your bonus session, you brought in the snake, didn't you?
Yeah.
And we were in this setting, and the snake was there, and I was feeling into that energy, and all of a sudden I had this male voice. Well, no, first of all, the snake was eating a sugar cane. Random. It's eating a sugar cane. I'm sure people think I'm totally crazy. And I was like, oh, that's random. Normally see like a panda or something, but no, it was the snake eating the sugar cane. And then I had this message, like a male voice, and it was like, go and get a blood test now. It was kind of like, you need to go and get.
Wow.
And it was quite a different healing session, that last one you did for me, because it was really kind of targeted. And literally next day I just booked an appointment with the doctor, so I've got one at the end of this month, a blood test. She was like, why do you feel you need a sugar test? And I was like, the snake told me.
How do I explain this one to you?
Recommend some tablets first, but no.
Straight jacket.
Yeah, exactly. Quick. Yeah, so I just said that I just would like to have, a check of everything, please. So she was like, okay, that's fine. She said, actually, your readings from last year, they were quite high. And I was like, okay, that's never been highlighted to me, but thanks. So maybe that was obviously a message for me to get checked. So I will keep you updated and see
And when they do the blood test, are they just going to test the blood sugar, or are they going to do a test on everything?
Test on everything.
So I feel that sometimes your guides or our guides lead us towards something in order for us to get something else. Do you know what I mean? They lead us towards something believable in order for us to get something else. I don't know. I don't know why that came through, but that came through.
Okay.
It's like when your daughter said, Mummy, the phone is ringing, but it wasn't.
That was weird. A message on there that I needed to see at that time. Yeah, amazing.
She's going to be the next quantum flame healer, I think.
I know. I said to Sienna this morning, I said, shall Mummy do a live? And she was like, yes. Sienna says yes.
She's like your number 8 ball.
She is my number 8 ball. Yeah, she's my number 8 ball.
Wow, I've just realised that the number 8 ball is number 8 as well.
Yeah. Ooh.
Interesting.
So waiting to flow in, Linda.
Yeah, exactly. Come in. Okay, right. Should we round it up? I need to send you. What do I need to send you? I need to send you how you're going to give yourself some energy.
Yes.
And I'm going to send you this link on the Hoppy Tribe.
Yes.
And after this live, you're going to have a queue of people that want to help you with your accreditation.
Oh.
No pressure.
My goodness me. Yeah. It will be soon. It will be soon. I just need to
procrastinate a bit longer.
Oh, yeah.
It's all right.
I like language going.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, have a lovely day.
So much beautiful for having me.
You are more than welcome. Thank you for coming on. I know you're mega busy, so thank you so much.
Lovely to connect with everyone, and have a beautiful day.
Have a lovely day. Bye.